I heard of pay to win games, but play to earn? What does that even mean? Do you really get paid to play games? Or is this just another scam? These are the questions that I had when I first heard of pay to earn. As I dug more into this concept, I came across Axie Infinity, which is one of the most popular play to earn games out there. The game is a turn based card game where you have little creatures known as Axies that battle each other. I'm not going to go too deep into the gameplay mechanics, but basically you play cards to attack or cast certain abilities that your Axies have. Each Axie has different abilities and stats, which makes collecting them and buying them more appealing. So what is the difference between Axie Infinity and any other similar game? Well, this is where the play to earn aspect comes in. All Axies are NFTs, and Axie Infinity Shards is the cryptocurrency used to buy Axies and other in-game goods. Smooth Love Potions, or SLP for short, are your reward for winning battles and adventures in-game. SLP can be transformed to Ethereum, which then can be cashed out, or SLP plus Axie Shards can be used to breed your Axies to create new ones. Then you could go ahead and sell those Axies to other players. Some breeders also lend their unused Axies to new players to get them started, and they share in the profits the new player gets from using their Axies. This is a way for the breeder to earn some passive income. So the cost of SLP is mainly correlated to the demand of people that want to breed their Axies. Higher demand equals a higher price for SLP. Lower demand equals a lower price. This doesn't actually sound like a bad idea. The more battles you win, the more you make. Eventually you could make enough to even become a breeder on your own, lending out your Axies and having that sweet passive income coming in. But it's not that simple. To start playing the game, you need to buy a minimum of 3 Axies, which start at around $200 each. So that's a $600 investment just to start playing the game. Or you could find a breeder that will lend you Axies for a cut of your winnings. But hold on, there's another catch. Every time your Axies battle, they use energy. If you run out of energy, your Axies will no longer level up from battle, and your SLP will be capped at 50 for the day until you get more energy. So if you run out of energy, you basically aren't getting paid to play. Energy gets reset every day, so once you are out of energy for the day, your earnings are done. So this means that it's going to take even longer to recoup your initial investment. So eventually I will make back my initial investment though, right? Or at the very least win enough to become a breeder and have my own passive income source? Well, this all depends on the price of SLP and Axie Shards, and if it can stay at the same price you bought it at, or even better, go even higher. However, the price of both of these is correlated to the amount of people breeding new Axies, because there would be no incentive to use SLP or buy more Axie Shards if you couldn't sell your new Axies. But the people buying all these new Axies are new players, and once new players stop joining, the price of SLP and Axie Shards will fall, making it even more difficult for you to get back your initial money you put in. Also, if the game itself starts to become unpopular, as a vast majority of games tend to do, there will be no more demand for SLP or Axie Shards anyway, leaving people who put in hundreds if not thousands of dollars holding the bag at the end of the day. The main issue I see with Axie is that people are making it out to be an investment or that it can bring you actual income. It cannot, because the system is not made for people to make money in the long term. Also, what game makes players buy in for $600? If a game was released for $600, nobody would buy it. The only reason people are jumping in is because they are misinformed that this is an investment that they can make money off of. If this was a standalone game, it wouldn't have any staying power. The game itself is pretty generic. If you go into Axie Infinity with the outlook that it's just a game and you are paying for entertainment, then I think that is totally fine. The problem I have is when it is marketed and written about as a great investment or a way to earn side income. These play-to-earn games all have a similar multi-level marketing vibe, where the whole economy is predicated on new people joining in. It's just covered up by different cryptos and NFTs to make the fact that a vast majority of people are not going to make any money. Only the people that got in at the very beginning and the creators are the only ones making money with play to earn games, the same as MLMs. And I know what people will say. You're still getting value out of playing the game. But in reality, the game isn't why these are becoming popular. They're becoming popular because people think they can make money out of it. In-game economies were a thing before cryptocurrencies even existed. Just look at World of Warcraft, EverQuest, or even RuneScape, which all came out way before cryptocurrencies existed. I have nothing against cryptocurrencies in a game, and I think it could be a great way to make an in-game economy easy and accessible to manage for smaller developers. It could also be a good way for a game to prevent glitches and exploits that destroy the in-game economy. A great example of this is GTA Online, which had a glitch that people were duplicating in-game currency. This basically flooded the market and gave everyone unlimited money. At this point, the in-game economy is basically useless. The problems arise when you have to buy the crypto to even play the game, and the marketing makes it sound like you can earn that initial investment back and even more, even if the cards are stacked against you in an unsustainable model. At the end of the day, I caution anyone who is getting into these games that are going in thinking they will make money, because you will not. And that's all I have. Thanks for watching.